Better Return 6029 has asked, any news about adding the Treasure Hunter walk animations back into the game? In this case, they're asking specifically about the Assassin's Walk.
This is another
So,
reason why you should definitely ask this question because it got hold of Mod Cam, who immediately put it on the backlog. Um, whether or not he can address it, whether or not the team can address it in the short term is still up for debate, obviously. But yeah, absolutely loves the idea, and we'd love to do it.
hey guys, and welcome to a video covering something pretty big because an item that used to be worth around 10 to 13 billion GP has crashed to a fraction of that price, being around 140 mil, and probably is still crashing. This is definitely something worth talking about, so whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So Jagex has this promotion going on that will last for about 5 days, which will give you Halloween oddments or hodments, and you can get the walkover ride as a prize from Treasure Hunter in a purple gem. The chance of you obtaining this item from each Treasure Hunter key is exactly 0.08%, which is rare but common enough that people who are buying a bunch of keys are obtaining these items and crashing the item's value alongside people obviously selling this item due to fear of losing out on GP. Was it to be expected? Maybe, maybe not. The J-mods were talking about adding the Assassins, Plague Doctor and Zombie Walks back into the game through the oddment store or something else, other means. But judging by the price, it seemed that people thought this was going to be a real discontinued rare item because 13 billion GP for a walkover ride is absolutely ridiculous. This is all of course just an opinion. Let's say the supply was so little, let's say 100 tokens in circulation, and demand was so high, then the price might have been justified, but come on guys, really? 13 billion GP for a freaking walkover ride. I don't think they should be that expensive, and I'm happy they've brought it back into the game, but I'm not happy that they brought it back into the game with a freaking Treasure Hunter promotion. I'm not sure what their goal was, but if it was to make the token more accessible to everyone, just like all of the other holiday item rewards, why didn't they add it to the oddment store? This is creating fear of missing out, and again is limiting the supply of these tokens to people buying keys. That's the only way people can get this item into the circulation of the market or into the game at all. Treasure Hunter tokens. Now, of course, you can use oddments for keys, and I try to do the same to get myself one of those overrides to sell for GP, obviously, because I don't need it, I don't want it. Even if it's 100 mil GP, I think that's too much for a walkover ride personally, even though yesterday I got a Magma Tempest ability drop, which sold for 1776 million GP, so it's safe to say I'm very happy that that happened, but let's get back to the topic of the video. This guy on Reddit states exactly why I don't feel any remorse for people who've spent 12 billion GP on this walkover ride as some sort of merch, because they never specifically stated that the item was discontinued at all. People just assumed it would be rare and would keep going up. Another recent example was, I believe, the Rainbow Scythe, which was reintroduced with a Rainbow promotion, and that obviously crashed its value as well. Now, there are items that have not been reintroduced for 4 years, 5 years, and so on, but you never know, one day they could come back, or they are introduced through other means in the game, being obtained for oddments, an event, or whatever. What I'm trying to imply is, these modern limited time or holiday items are speculative investments, and the Zombie Walk is yet another but very extreme example of it. And let's be honest, that price was artificially inflated by merchants anyway, just like every other item that goes beyond max cash. I'm sure I'll get dislikes for saying that, but it is what it is. At least with actual discontinued items like party hats, you can almost guarantee they won't be brought back into the game ever. And they are true OG items that everyone knows and likes for fashionscape and nostalgia purposes and all that good stuff. That being said, the price tag for some of those items is beyond ridiculous as well. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it interesting. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.